Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are covering an intense encounter that starts the moment an independent journalist steps into a parole office lobby to gather information. What should have been a routine visit quickly turns into a heated dispute over filming identification and the threat of arrest. As the conversation escalates, both sides stand their ground, but the outcome is not what you might expect. Watch until the very end, as we uncover every twist, every key exchange, and let you decide whether this was proper enforcement or a serious overreach.
Am I making myself clear?
Ma'am, you are very clear. I can hear you perfectly fine. You're not my parole officer. I don't have a parole officer, and you don't have no authority over me. So I would ask that you de-escalate a little bit and talk to me with some respect, the same way I've been talking to you with respect, ma'am.
I'm talking to you respectfully.
Do I make myself clear?
Trespassing. Once he crossed that threshold, he's trespassing.
I'm trespassing?
You're in a government building, in a law enforcement building. Do you have identification? You need to exit this space. You may stand outside. Otherwise, you will be arrested.
It was wide open. Walked into the lobby. Parole officer immediately got condescending. Supervisor threatened arrest. Said I needed to show ID just to stand in a lobby. Watch this. All persons entering parole offices are subject to search and inspection. See if the door is open. So this is the lobby over here. This is the parole lobby here. Yes, ma'am. I don't need any help at the moment. I don't need any help at the moment, ma'am.
Okay, you cannot be here if you're not here to see anyone for parole.
There's a sign that says for visitors. I'm here to do a FOIL request for some public documents.
Are you recording?
I'm taking some pictures and video.
Okay, you cannot do that.
Why can't I do that? There was a lot of signs up front. None of them said that there was no pictures or videos allowed.
We do not take photos in here.
What'd you say?
I'm Parole Officer Franklin. There's no one here in this building, and we are not taking photos in here. The FOIL request can be made on the website. You don't need
I could do it in person though, right?
No, we don't do a FOIL request here.
Why not? You're the agency with the records.
FOIL request here. You can request that online with the link.
There has to be a way you could do it in person.
I'm explaining to you that we do not do FOIL requests here. It's online through the link.
But why couldn't you handle it here?
Because that's not what we do here. That's not a process that takes place here in the Community Supervision Office. So I will ask you to leave because we cannot have any filming in here.
So the only reason you're asking me to leave is because I'm recording?
Am I making myself clear?
Ma'am, you are very clear. I can hear you perfectly fine. You're not my parole officer. I don't have a parole officer, and you don't have no authority over me. So I would ask that you de-escalate a little bit and talk to me with some respect, the same way I've been talking to you with respect, ma'am.
I'm talking to you respectfully.
Do I make myself clear? Is that talking to somebody with respect, ma'am?
Not a problem. You want us to keep standing here?
You don't like it, do you? This is a public lobby, ma'am. Alright guys, so let's take a look around. So disrespectful to tell a grown adult, do I make myself clear? She has too much authority here that she abuses every day, apparently.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
So this gentleman is requesting for a FOIL. I explained to him, FOILs are not done here. They're done through a request online. He's recording us. He's not on parole. I've asked him to leave. He won't leave.
I'm just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible area, sir.
Okay.
May I get your name?
Trespassing. Once he crossed that threshold, he's trespassing. So
I'm trespassing? How am I trespassing? This is a public lobby. Can I just get your names and badge numbers?
If you're not on parole and you have no business here, and it seems like...
I do have business here.
What's your business?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story. This is a publicly accessible area. This is a lot.
On parole, this is an office report station. So,
Well, the door was wide open. Hey, sir, how are you?
help you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Are you a supervisor here?
Yes, sir.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Sean. I'm an independent
You have
journalist.
identification?
I don't have any identification on me, and I wouldn't hand it over if I did.
What's the purpose of your visit?
So I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. I'm here to exercise my First Amendment right, just to gather some information. I'm working on a story on the New York State Department of Corrections.
Excuse me.
Sure, sir.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
You have no ID.
I wasn't aware that I need to carry ID, sir.
You're in a government building, in a law enforcement building. Do you have identification?
I wasn't aware I was obligated to
Answer
carry
the question,
identification, sir.
Do you have identification?
No, and if I did, I
No
wouldn't give it to
photo
you.
Identification.
No, and if I did, I wouldn't give it to you, sir. I haven't broken any laws. The door was open.
I don't know how you got in, I wasn't here. But
And do you want to check the door? Maybe it's broken. I don't know.
shouldn't be, it's usually locked.
Do people come in the office today? Are you guys open?
Yeah, we are open
Okay.
for business, and usually it's parolees that report here, so.
Yeah, I'm just looking for some
They usually
information,
buzzed in, so.
and they're usually buzzed in. So why wasn't the door locked today? There's no thing that says ring bell before you come in. There's no sign or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said.
Ma'am, do you mind if I get your name? Just so I know who I spoke to. All right, so we've seen basically everything that we can see in here. We're going to be getting out of here.
Not yet, you can.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have identification with you?
You asked me that several times already, sir, and I don't. And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you.
You have no legitimate purpose to be here. You need to exit this space. You may stand outside. Otherwise, you will be arrested.
For what?
Okay? Trespass.
This is a public
You
building.
have no legitimate business here. Please leave.
My legitimate business is asking questions of government officials. I'm here
Okay,
to ask
we do not
questions.
speak to the media. I can give you a number that you can call and speak to. Please exit
Okay, so
the
can you
building.
grab me the
I will
number?
give it to you. Please exit the building.
All right, I'm just going to take some pictures of these
There's
publicly
no- I
accessible.
need you to exit the building
Sir,
now.
this is a small lobby. I'm just here to
Excuse
grab
me.
some content for
Sir.
my story, and then I'll be on my
Excuse
way.
me.
Okay?
I need you to leave the building.
And I
Do you
will
understand?
as soon as I'm done
No.
conducting my lawful
I-
business,
no,
sir.
You have no lawful business here.
I do,
Please,
sir.
no. You have not produced identification as requested by me. I'm the supervisor in this building.
I don't have to provide
need
you
to-
identification.
Okay, then you have to leave.
So if I
Please
provide
exit
you
the building.
identification, I don't have to leave?
I will review the identification. Please exit the building.
All right, sir. Well, I need that information.
Did you get them?
Maddie's on the phone with them now.
Yes, Presley, get them on the phone.
There's no need to waste law
Sir,
enforcement's
please
time.
exit the building.
This is a constitutionally protected activity.
You have to leave. This
Are you
is
law
a
enforcement?
Yes.
You're in law enforcement?
Yes, please exit the building. You have no legitimate.
So you're saying if I don't
purpose
exit the building, you're going to arrest me?
you will be arrested. Please exit the building.
And your name is?
My name is Officer Koshin.
Koshin?
Koshin,
Officer Koshin.
please.
All right, officer. Your name, Koshin, will be on the federal civil rights lawsuit,
Please
okay?
exit the building. Thank you.
And your name?
You have refused to
And your name?
provide any documentation.
I'm asking
Please
I'm asking one of your officers their
Please
name,
leave.
and they're not providing their
They do
name.
not have to answer you. Please leave.
All right,
If you have
we'll figure out who he
If you provide
is.
identification, we'll be more than happy to talk to you. I will
So
send
because
that-
I
will
don't have
give you a
identification,
number.
you're not going
Please
to
leave.
talk to me?
Please leave.
I'm asking a question. So if because I don't have identification, you're not going to talk to me?
I do not know who you are. If you're media, I will give you a number you can contact. We
I'll
do
take
not
the number.
speak
I
to
just
the
told you. My name is Sean. I'm an independent
I do
journalist.
not know. You can be anybody.
Sir, this
You
is
do not
ridiculous.
have
This is a
to-
small lobby. This is a
Sir.
small public lobby. I've already seen
Sir.
everything that I can see. This is ridiculous for you to be
please
acting
leave.
this way and for your officers to be acting this way,
Please.
especially her. Do I make myself clear over there?
Please
Because that's not the way you treat members of the public. I don't care if they're on parole or not. Do you understand me?
Sir, you do not have a
Okay,
legitimate
great.
business here.
I'll wait for law enforcement to come and we'll talk to them, okay?
I'm law enforcement as myself, so I'm directing you.
Then you are in direct violation of your oath that you took to uphold the United States Constitution, sir. Yes, you are. I'll wait for law enforcement to come and I'll speak to them and see what they have to say about this. Because you're violating my constitutional rights right now, sir. That's what you're doing. And your other officers here are being unprofessional, which makes sense because you're their supervisor, right? I'll wait for law enforcement and we'll see what they have to say. You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Cruz 1013.
Cruz 1013. Thank you. Hi, ma'am. And your name and badge number, please?
Dunkley 1049.
Duncan 1049. Thank you. Thank you. So I guess you were called here just because I'm filming in publicly accessible areas of this facility and around. I'm an independent journalist. My name's Sean. I'm working on a story for the Department of Corrections. And they didn't seem to like that I was in the public lobby. I was in the lobby. It says visitors welcome this way. There was no restricted access of anything, no signage that said it was restricted, but they're claiming that it's a restricted area, even though it's a public lobby. So they said they were going to call you. I said I would wait out here until you guys came to see what you guys had to say about it. All right? Yeah, sure. No problem. Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem. Hi.
So I'm just trying to find out what's your reason. What are you doing to be exact?
Oh, so my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content in publicly accessible areas for a story I'm working on. Sean, S-E-A-N.
Do you have a last name?
Oh, I don't provide any private information as far as last name, date of birth, address, or anything of that nature.
Where do you say you work for?
I work for myself.
Okay, you're a private journalist.
Yeah, independent journalist. Working on the story that I just told you.
Okay, but are you video recording?
I'm video recording. That's correct. It's part of my story.
Okay, are you aware that this is a private property?
This isn't private property. This is public property.
As far as I'm concerned, I was told by Mr. Barry Jacobson, the owner of this property. It's a private property, so I'm just trying to find out right now, did he give you permission to video record?
Barry Jacobson?
Yes.
A private individual?
He's the owner of this building.
Oh, so he leases the section out to the New York State Department of Corrections Community Supervision?
There's two companies inside this building.
Okay.
We have the Department of Corrections and what is...
Like a drug rehab?
Yes. Yes, we were informed that Mr. Barry Jacobson owned the building. We called him. We asked him if he gave anyone any permission to be on this property currently right now to be video recording. He said no, he didn't give anyone any permission, but he would like to know who's out here. So we're trying to gather the information so we can speak to him in regards to who you are and why are you on this property.
Okay, so I wasn't aware that this was private property. I was technically, if a government agency is leasing the property, it then becomes under the government agency's control for as far as publicly accessible areas. It's a government agency, it's funded by taxpayers. But if someone else owns this property and they don't want me here, that's fine. I don't need permission to be here. There's no restricted area signs, there's no keep out private property signs, so there's no way of me knowing that. So I have every right to be here currently. If the owner of the property doesn't want me here, that's a different story. I already got all the content that I needed, so it's really, I've already filmed everywhere I needed to in the publicly accessible areas of the New York State Department of Corrections. So I'm probably going to be on my way anyway, so, but if you'd like to speak to the owner of the property, you can do so.
We're going to let him know who you are based on the information you just gave me, Sean.
Yeah.
Independent journalist, but if you're going to be on your way, that would be great also.
Yeah, sure.
Just let him know.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning on sticking around for too long anyway. All right? Thanks, Sarge. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day, okay? Take care. Stay safe out there.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks for not violating my rights today. You wouldn't do that? Great. Thanks, Sarge. All right, guys. So I wasn't aware. I should have done more research.
What began as what seemed like a routine visit to gather information quickly developed into a tense confrontation over filming in a publicly accessible lobby, demands for identification, claims of trespassing, and the limits of authority inside a government office. Throughout the encounter, both sides remained firm in their positions. The journalist insisted he had the right to document what he believed was a public area and questioned why he was being ordered to leave simply for recording, while the staff and supervisor maintained that he had no legitimate reason to remain inside and repeatedly warned him that he could be arrested if he refused to leave. As the situation escalated, local police officers were called to the scene to assess what had happened. Once the responding officers arrived, they listened to both sides before taking the time to determine an important detail that had not been fully addressed earlier. They explained that although a government agency operated from the location, the building itself was privately owned. After speaking with the property owner, they informed the journalist that the owner had not granted permission for filming on the premises. Upon learning this information, the journalist acknowledged that he had not realized the building was privately owned and explained that there were no obvious signs indicating restricted access or private property. Rather than continuing the disagreement, he stated that he had already gathered the footage he needed and chose to leave voluntarily without creating any further conflict. The encounter ultimately ended without an arrest, without any physical confrontation, and without anyone being taken into custody. Even though emotions ran high, the situation was resolved through conversation instead of force. It also highlighted how misunderstandings about public access, leased government offices, private property, filming policies, and identification requests can quickly turn an ordinary interaction into a much larger dispute. Cases like this remind us that knowing the law, understanding the limits of government authority, recognizing property rights, and remaining calm during difficult encounters can all play an important role in preventing unnecessary escalation. Whether you agree with the journalist's actions, the parole office staff, or the responding officers, this incident raises important questions about transparency, accountability, public access, and the balance between individual rights and institutional security. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so let us know in the comments who you think handled the situation appropriately and whether you believe anything should have been done differently. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-world encounters, police interactions, and accountability content. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.